Grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening, beautiful soul. It's your girl Beauty, and I'm back to give you all the divinely guided love read. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you came back to see me, what it do, boo? Y'all know I'm here to help give y'all the issues in your relationship dynamic so y'all can move how y'all need to move. Over here, we focus on personal and spiritual development because that's all we can do is work on oneself. Okay, so thank you for Grand Rising, Sagittarius Goddess. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for loving on me while I love on y'all. If you need any services from me, bracelets, anklets, necklace, or rings, my email is down in the description box below. Okay, so I went ahead and meditated this rising, um, and I also pulled out one card. Okay, one card for the energy of what is it that we need to work on. Okay, what is it that the current energy that collective is in, and what is it that we need to work on. Okay, first of all, you might notice that you are becoming a little bit more calm. Okay, you're calm to life circumstances. If something happens, instead of you getting fretful, you are navigating it from a sense of peace. Prime example, um, yesterday I went to the grocery store, and as I was driving, my car said it was overheating. Okay, normally when stuff would happen in my life, I would get fretful. Okay, I would try to figure out like how I'm gonna get this fixed, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. Now it's more of a level headed. Okay, yeah, I see that my sensor going off. Let me just get this car back home. All right, it's not me panicking. Oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. No, okay. I have what I need to get it fixed, so there's no reason for me to be fretful. I'm just gonna go back in the house and spend some time with my kids, and that's exactly what I did. I did not rush to try to get my car fixed. I did not get fretful about how I'm gonna get my car fixed. I knew that the Most High Spirit Team, ancestors, universe was gonna put the people in my path to fix my car. As I was getting out the car yesterday, when I made the car back home, I got out the car. I was walking towards my stairs to come upstairs, and my neighbor was outside. He said, "What you doing, girl?" I said, "I'm taking these groceries upstairs. My car running hot." He said, "Well, what's wrong with it?" I said, "I don't know. I can see where it's leaking water." He said, "Well, I got this mechanic who work on my car. I'll call him. You just let me know when you're ready." I said, "I'm finna go upstairs and cook for these kids because they're out of school this week, and then I'll holler at you later." I was not in a rush to even call him to get my car fixed because I'm like, the kids don't have no school this week. I don't have nowhere to go. I don't have nothing to do anyways. I approached it from a calm state of mind. No fretful bone was in my body, no sense of worry, no sense of anything, okay? Just going with the flow. If you notice that you are in that space where you're just going with the flow, you navigating life, whatever come at you, you're not letting it get your energy aroused, you're just going with the flow, then you know you have ascended. Then you know you have graduated, okay? Then you know you are actively doing the work, all right? If you have not made that shift yet, then that means you still in it, all right? Nevertheless, if you have not made that shift yet, then this reading will definitely be for you. You know, water is one of the deities, okay? So, oftentimes when one of the deities is working for us, the water deity, you will have stuff like pipes burst and water floods, and where I am in Texas, there's not a lot of rain, but the rain has been coming every day. So oftentimes when that's a sign that one of the water deities is working for you, through you, or with you, okay? Nothing to be fretful about. You just have what you need to navigate the situations, okay? If I wouldn't have had the money to get it fixed, then I would have been fretful, okay? But I have the money to fix it, so there's no reason for me to be fretful, okay? It's just in that place of having what you need to navigate life, so there's no reason for you to stress, worry, be in anxiety, or any of that. No, not in this season, okay? That's not what's going on for you, a place of peace. If you're not in that place, thank you for the donation, Sarah. If you're not in that place, then that's how you know you need to, this could be for you. Okay, this Three of Swords energy. All right, so I pull out the energy for today to see what is it that the collective needs to focus on. What is it that the collective can do to make the shift? All right, first thing came out is this Three of Swords energy. Now in the upright, it talks about going through a heartbreak. Okay, it talks about suffering. It talks about grief, emotional pain. It talks about sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, depression, betrayal, disloyalty, delays, upset, and confusion. All right? But it's in the reverse. So we're talking about what is it that we need to work on to get up out of this Three of Swords energy. All right? So that's why I put the negative self-talk. We need to focus on what it is that we're telling ourselves when it came to the things that we experienced in life. All right? Also, we need to release the pain of what someone has done because they didn't do anything to us. They actually helped us. So instead of you sitting in that energy of, oh, this person did this and that person did that, what is the lesson? Okay, did you put more faith into this person than yourself? Did you depend on this person to love you more than you loved yourself? Did you depend on this person to think for you more than you was thinking for yourself? Okay, did you deny your true soul to be in alignment with this person? Did you abandon yourself to give to somebody else? Did you learn the lesson so you can release the energy can go back towards sender, and you can evolve past that process? Okay. Forgiveness. When we talk about forgiveness is not all about forgiving a person. Okay, forgiveness is forgiving thyself, accepting accountability for me not paying attention to my intuition, because I always tell y'all, if you pay attention to your intuition, you don't have to act off impulse. Okay, so forgiving yourself, not forgiving somebody else, forgiving yourself for denying your true self or ignoring the red flags or not paying attention to the guidance that you were given to move through this situation. Okay, so we're not worrying about forgiving other people. We're worrying about forgiving ourselves, because ultimately when we don't forgive ourselves, we stay in that negative self-talk because we haven't forgiven ourselves. We haven't cast it in the lake of fire like we would do anybody else who have done something wrong to us, and we forgive them. We're not worrying about forgiving them. Okay, we're worrying about forgiving ourselves. Start with self, right? Stay optimistic, understanding that what we are experiencing in life is a lesson. This is school, okay? This is not nothing for you to jump off a cliff about, all right? It's school. Remember, everybody who comes at you in a meat suit is a lesson based off what your energy is harvesting. Okay, what are you harvesting in your energy? Are you harvesting some type of addiction where you have somebody coming in your energy who has that addictive behavior? Okay, because if so, you need to release that. Okay, remember, anybody who's coming towards you, helping you to transition from the old, the ego-based you, into your soul. Okay, letting your soul navigate, your spirit navigate the vessel. All right. Moving on and recovering from what it is that you've experienced. All right. If we don't release that energy, we stay in a lower vibration, because that dense energy is keeping us lower. Okay. Once you release that dense energy, you rise. Okay. When you rise, not only do you rise, but your ancestors, your spirit team, anybody connected to you rise as well. Okay, you, for your family lineage, are the generational curse breaker. The work that you put in will help the family lineage. Okay, if you're not putting in the work, you are the one. You may be the one totally different from your family. Okay, you may be the only one who's into tarot. You may be the only one who's into spirituality. It's because you are the one for that family lineage. You are the one who is waking up to spirituality. You are the one not living in bondage as to what they say you should not do. Oh, don't do this. Oh, don't do that. Okay, you are waking up to the tools that you have in life to help you navigate life. Okay, you are the one to help everybody else shift. All right, so you have to, if you are a healer, okay, everybody is a healer in their own way. But if you have been called before your family lineage to be that healer, So you can teach other people how to heal themselves. You have to first heal yourself by actually doing the work. If you're doing the work, you will know, because you are becoming more peaceful, you are becoming more relaxed, you are becoming more centered, not acting off an impulse, being guided by your intuition. Okay, had I not even paid attention, because before I got in my car, I heard put some water in your car. Okay, had I not been paying attention to those signs, then I would have gotten somewhere, okay, and been stranded because my maybe blown the head gasket or whatever. I would have made it worse. Okay, but because I was paying attention to my intuition and following the guidance that I was receiving, I was able to navigate, okay, and not act off an impulse, but use my intuition. All right, so understand that we have all the tools that we need to move through life. All right, so I'm gonna pull some more cards on this energy, but I'm not gonna be here all day. All right, because I just told y'all some valuable tools to help y'all shift from that Three of Swords energy. The Three of Swords done happen because it's in the reverse. It done happen. It's time to release that energy so we can go on. Okay, after the Three of Swords is the Four of Swords, that rest, rejuvenating, reflecting. Okay, we need to be shifting to that energy, looking at everything for what it is, a test, a lesson. Okay, learning the lesson and releasing the energy back to sender. Okay, heartbreak does not belong to you. That's not a natural part of your DNA. All right, that's a lower vibrational entity or energy. All right, we are naturally, and when we come through the womb, we come through the womb as a form of love. When you have a newborn baby, when a newborn baby is born, ain't everybody love that baby? Okay, that baby brings people together. Okay, that baby, everybody want to see the baby. Everybody want to kiss on the baby. Everybody want to smell the baby, right? Okay, that baby is an extension of love when that baby first come out. That baby go through life, and that baby experience things. That form of love is dampened, is weighed down by the energies or the entities that has attached to this baby while growing up through life. How can an entity attach to a baby? By baby going through something called abuse, okay? And then that baby is being told that they will never be nothing. They just like their daddy, cursing the baby, okay? All of those create trauma bonds, and all of those create those illusions and the confusions, and this baby does not even know who they are, because I've been told I'm just like my daddy. I've been told I ain't gonna never be nothing. I've been told I need to do this, and if I don't live up to these expectations, then I am nothing, or whatever the case may be. Okay, that's how entities and energies get stuck to your energetic field because of what somebody else told you that you are. So as you go through life and you hit a certain number, okay, when your soul is trying to navigate the ship and you're not paying it no attention, okay, because your ego is filled with everything everybody say you are, or what they say you ain't gonna be, or whatever the case may be, everybody else's values, everybody else's opinions, but your own. We all have to go through our beautiful destruction so them layers can fall away and we can be our true authentic selves, who we was when we first came through that womb, remembering who we were before we got introduced to all the entities and energies. Okay, I hope I explained that very well for y'all to understand. I just seen 14 minutes and 44 minutes when I was 14 minutes and 44 seconds when I was just saying that. Nevertheless, there is the Ace of Pentacles trying to come to you because it's that energy that you need to release. Remember, Ace of Pentacles could be a contract, could be a relationship, it's very something stable, or it's a gift from the spiritual realm on something physical. Okay, you may be getting a new car, you may be getting a new house, you may be getting some new land, you might be buying some new furniture. Whatever it is, okay, you have a gift coming to you in the form of something tangible because you are releasing this Three of Swords energy. When you release the energy, you rise. When you release that dense energy, you rise, you ascend, okay? Remember I told you, you got to understand so you can overstand, all right? We don't want to be in it. When you in it, you're still harvesting that energy of what somebody did to you, all right? Oh, I'm going to say my prayer again, even though I've already said my prayer. I'm going to say it again, and then we're going to pull some cards, right? Holy Spirit, holy angels, spirit guides, and ancestors that love God and support me, please use me as a vessel to get a message to the collective. Help me to see what it is that I need to see so I can relay the messages that I need to relay. I pray and ask that you protect me from any dark or negative entity or energy that tries to hijack this reading, as I do not give it permission to cross over. Thank you for choosing me to be a messenger. I thank you for loving me, guiding me, protecting me, and I thank you for blessing me. I love you. I share, and it is so. Let's see, y'all. What's going on in the energy today? We already know we need to get that Three of Swords up out of our life, okay? That's that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That's air energy. You know, that's the mental, okay? We working with the mental at this point, getting that clarity as to the circumstances that we are facing, okay? The negative self-talk, okay? Telling yourself that you are, okay? Instead of looking at yourself like you damaged goods, you looking at yourself like, why am I the gift, okay? Looking at yourself like, why am I so beautiful? Why am I so lovable? Instead of feeling like, you know, nobody will never love me. No. Why am I so lovable? Why do everybody want to love me? You hear me? Changing the way we talk to ourselves. Don't let life circumstances or what somebody told you be the blueprint for your life. No. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Show me more. Eight of Swords. That's that negative self-talk. All right? Negative thoughts. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What are you telling yourself? Whether this is your energy or somebody in your energy, okay? What are you telling yourself? Self-imposed restriction. You keeping yourself stuck. Imprisonment, victim mentality, restriction, feeling isolated. Now, this might be somebody in your energy, okay? I don't think you really care about feeling isolated, okay? This may be somebody in your energy who has put you in a Three of Swords energy, okay? This person is now going through their own mental imprisonment, having negative self-talks with themselves, negative, they thinking negative. Because their actions have got them in a self-imposed restriction, okay? They can't move, they can't do what they want to do. They're constantly thinking about what they've done to you with this Three of Swords energy that you maybe have released, okay? They're constantly thinking about this energy because if you release the energy, it returns to sender, okay? Maybe you have released this energy. That's why you have become more calm, more subtle. All right, maybe you have released this energy and now somebody has now received this energy. You've done the work to release that Three of Swords. Now whoever did the Three of Swords to you is now sitting in this energy of those negative self-talks that you used to have with yourself. They're not sitting in this energy of feeling in this self-imposed restriction. Meaning they did this to themselves. Nobody didn't do this to them. They didn't pay attention to their intuition. They was guided by everybody else's opinions. And now they're in this place of imprisonment. Okay, in victim mentality, man, you told me this and you told me that. You know, we always self accountability around here. We don't point the finger at nobody else. When we get ourselves into a karmic cycle, we understand that it was us who didn't pay attention to the signs of synchronicities or pay attention to what our intuition was telling us to do. That's got us in this imprisonment. Okay. Somebody feels isolated. So the people who they were surrounding themselves with, it's like they done threw them to the wolves. No more valuable. You no longer valuable in this group. You no longer valuable around here. We don't need you around here. We don't want you around here. Dang. Not the rejection has set in real heavy for somebody. You in a place where everybody wanting to be around you, yeah. You in a place where everybody wanting to be around you, but nobody want to be around this person. Okay. You in another air energy just came out here. Okay. This person, the Ace of Swords came out in the reverse. maybe my cards just upside down. Okay, I'm gonna take it as my cards upside down. That was the truth. Okay. Another air card. All mental clarity. Somebody having some breakthroughs. Understanding that the reason why they're in this Eight of Swords energy is because of what they did to you. Somebody going through, I'm gonna say, surgery, okay, in a form of being ripped apart and put back together. Okay, you know how when you went through your transformation, I talked about this the other day because it's coming back to me like I could hear myself saying it. When you had to be torn down, it's like the mirror was in front of your face as to everything that, so much like, you know how people be like, when they getting ready to die, their life flash before their eyes? Somebody going through that, okay? Their life is flashing before their eyes. Everything they've done to people, everything they've said to people, how they treated you, how they betrayed you, how they broke your heart, how you was the pure energy in their life and they rejected you and they listened to all these other people, could have dated all these other people, and you were the only one who held the crown. You were the only one who was coming in with some realness and some truth. Okay? You are the only one who is in this place of success, not worrying, not having to be fretful about stuff. You are the only one who has this calm and sound mind. Okay? You are the only one getting new beginnings and blessings in your life. Everybody else is on the other side. You know, if you ain't in the place where you in this abundance energy, then you know you in that poverty, that lack mentality. Okay? And it's everybody who told this person to do this and do that and do this and do that. I just heard flying monkeys. They done all join the circus. On my deck backwards. Yeah. Release this. You have released, or you are releasing this energy, and it's returning to sender. And now they're getting the truth and the clarity of the error of their ways. Yeah. The Seven of Wands, and my cards are in the upright. I had to make sure. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles came out in the reverse. Didn't I tell you these people they in lack? Okay? These people are in lack. They don't have what you have. Even if you don't have much, even if you have what you need and not what you want, they don't even have what they need at this point. Lost opportunity, missed chance, bad investment, lack of planning and foresight, exhaustion, giving up, destroyed, confidence, overwhelmed, worn down, self-doubt, failure, lack of confidence. Everything that you have, they lacking. Okay? When I say you can walk out the house with a do-rag on your head and still be confident, they lack that, okay? They got to put on eyelashes. They got to put a wig on. They got to put makeup on, okay? They can't just go outside and they naturality. Naturality. They can't go outside in their naturality. They got to make themselves up because they don't like what they see when they look in the mirror. Like that confidence. Dang. Dang. Wow. Nine of Swords, another sword card. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. This person is going through it. All because they try to inflict this pain onto you. Snatching away everything they thought was theirs. Okay, all the little jewelry and all the trips and all the money they done spent. Okay, snatching, and the well has run dry. Dang, nabbit. When your gifts get taken away from you, okay, tangible gifts, your abundance, okay, when your abundance is taken away from you, you are not able to manifest anything. Okay, you putting your prayers out there, ain't nothing coming back. Okay, you're trying to create some type of avenues to make money, everything flopping. Okay, you put your money into a stock, that stock don't do nothing. Okay, it's just like nothing, nobody or nothing is working for you. Whoever this is in that energy. Okay, nothing or nobody is working for them. It's over with. The well has dried up. That's crazy. This person is exhausted. Exhausted. You got the hangman here. Okay. Surrender. This is all on that Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. Pause. Surrender. Letting go. New perspective. Enlightenment. Acceptance. Deep insight. Sacrifice. Change and release. Again. Change and release. Somebody is being forced to change and release this Knight of Wands energy that they was carrying. Okay? This Knight of Wands, you know, they come in fast and leave out just as fast. Very impulsive. Somebody was very impulsive. This is a person who is constantly looking for the next best thing. And when they see it, I'm going to take action on the next best thing. That thing right, they look shinier. Okay, that thing right, they look better. They go run and jump into it, but then quickly that thing starts to tarnish. It starts to look dull. And they're like, damn, let me go find something else, okay? Then they go jump into something else. Still attached to that other thing that was next that they had just left from. This is a person like that. Knight of Wands, going real quick. I'm talking about coming in, selling you the dreams real quick. I'm coming in hot and heavy. Okay? And soon as your fire starts to go out, they on to the next. Okay, soon as they done enough and you done seen enough, they on to the next. Especially if you're a person who gonna make them stand on business. Okay, if you got a slinky back, then they gonna run through it. Okay, they gonna run through it, run over you, and going on to the next. This is that type of person. This person is learning the error of their ways. They ain't got no choice but to learn the error of their ways. Everybody has to go through their karmic season. In order for you to get to your higher self, you got to release that karmic energy. Only way you can release it, only way you can get through it is to go, only way you can get to it is to go through it. You know, it's no way around it. Ain't no way around it. That's that karma energy. That's that you getting what you get. You get what you put, whatever you put out there, you got to get it back. Okay, this is that type of energy. Show me more, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Another one bites the dust, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, this person is bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, negative phase. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Now I'm picking up on this as a female in this energy. The dude is waking up to who the female is. The female is in this energy of not resisting to change. As in, they didn't do nothing wrong. They don't see the error of their ways. Okay? They don't feel like they've done something wrong. Grand Rising, McPhee, and Grand Rising God's Son. They don't see the error of their ways. I'm picking up heavy on this is a female. This is a female that is drying up and losing everything. Okay? There is a male here who was this Knight of Wands energy who went quickly towards somebody who they thought was the next best thing. Okay? This person may have had a nice body, you know what I'm saying? Could have been somebody who throw that ass in a circle, I just heard. Okay, this could have been that type of energy, and they quickly moved towards somebody who was aesthetically pleasing. Now, whoever this female is, because she used her body to get what she want, is in this energy of bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, in a negative phase. So this person is on the other side of the wheel, okay? The karmic side of the wheel, learning their lessons. While you have this man who is in this hangman energy that's letting go and getting a new perspective, okay? This man is being enlightened about the decisions that he made. The person who heart that he broke to go be with this type of energy, getting some truth and some clarity. So it's like you in this Three of Swords in reverse energy, okay? Releasing this energy to sender. Somebody, whoever this female is, she intentionally tried to hurt you, okay? This is intentionally, or I see how he feel about you, or whatever the case may be, how you feel about him, and I'm intentionally try to hurt you. And because they intentionally tried to inflict this wound on you, because you have healed and you have released this energy, it's going back to sender. So not only is that female who intentionally tried to hurt you getting their karma, and it's on the bad side, it's on the bottom of the wheel. Whoever this man is that got with this energy is in hangman. Okay, ain't nothing good coming to them neither. They're learning the error of their ways. If this is somebody who abandoned their divine path to be with a karmic energy, they're learning the error of their ways, period. We all have to go through our karmic cycles. Only you can change it by the way you move through life. If you learn the lesson and pay attention. Whoever this man is, the hangman could be a Pisces, okay, water sign. Man, what is even that? Page of Wands, inspiration, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit. That's the whole thing right there. Old free spirited ass got you in some place where you was a Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry, a King of Wands. I mean, King of Swords in reverse. Weak. Controlling, manipulating. Mind games, misuse of power. This person manipulated you, had you feeling like you wasn't seeing what you was seeing, or what at first, whoever this person was, right? When they first started messing with this karmic individual, they lied to you, okay? They was manipulating you. Oh, I ain't messing with that girl, I ain't messing with that man. You delusional, you crazy. Why would I want to mess with them? They got somebody type of energy. Man. This person thought that whoever this person was they was with, they was going to get some good news with this person. Like, oh yeah, this person who I'm getting with, man, she get to the bag, or he get to the bag. Or we going to be able to do all this together. We going to be able to do this together. Okay? Maybe the information that this individual brought to this masculine was information to manipulate them. Because they was in the energy of manipulating you, like begat like. They was in the energy of lying and manipulating you, misusing their power, because they feel like, oh, you love them, that they could do this to you and they could do that to you. And you would keep allowing it. You would keep taking it. So whoever they got into a connection with, whoever they moved quickly towards, did the same thing to them. It didn't start happening though until you started healing, until you released that energy. Once you released that energy, it had to return somewhere. It returned to the sender. Dang. That's crazy. Show me my Holy Spirit, please and thank you. The Hierophant. This is all about people trusting their intuition. It's time for somebody to take a leap of faith, new beginning possibilities, innocent, spontaneous. I've told you, keep that beat. Stay optimistic. Have that blind faith of venture and opportunity. Okay? So the Hierophant came out here. It's intuition, it's tradition, religion, society, and its rules, approval, conformity, trust, forgiveness, wisdom, high level of commitment. Now, this is either the Most High stepping in, or somebody's spirit team, or their religious belief, or their spiritual beliefs is kicking in at this time. This is somebody who was not so gun-ho on a spiritual belief. Okay, this person didn't even know, to be honest, which route to even take. They didn't even know what to believe in. But now their actions and the error of their ways is now giving them a path. Okay? Helping them see the truth. Somebody is now embracing the conventional and following the rules. Now, I ain't trying to live life on my own terms no more. Because living life on my own terms got me in this situation. I don't want to misuse my power anymore. I don't want to play no more mind games. The person who done fucked around and found out trying to get up out of it. Somebody now seeing that they was a compulsive liar. Okay? I was a manipulator. I abused and used those who genuinely loved me. When love was coming towards me, I betrayed the love for something that was just an illusion. Something that was going to have me in mental prison. This is self-imposed, okay? This is somebody who acted off of impulse, didn't trust their intuition. I always tell you, if you trust your intuition, you do not have to act off impulse. So because this person was impulsive, they got themselves in this situation. While you over here starting your new beginnings, okay, in a full car, I's free, okay, getting victory, huh? Sitting big in the victory energy. Spiritual belt, 6 of Wands. Okay, you in this place of getting partnerships. If this is not love, or could possibly be a love coming in. Why? Because it's time. What? It's time. It's time for you to have some shape, form, or fashion. Whether it's a love, a soul contract, whether this is proposals. I'm really picking up on some type of love, though. I ain't lying to you. Unified love, partnerships, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, and connection. It's coming for this person who's very compassionate because you completed a cycle. You worked hard. You persevered through whatever life threw at you, okay? And because you persevered through whatever came at you, you have an urge to create, okay? A willpower and desire to move forward. All right, move forward towards balance and harmony. That's what's up. I smell my candle. That's what's up. Co-creating with the universe. Because you trusted your intuition. Making those difficult choices. Those choices that was keeping you stagnant. It's like even in this season, You got people coming into your energy that's coming in your life to keep you stagnant. But because you got somebody like me on your team, but your own intuition is telling you when these people coming into your energy how to move, what to do. Nah, I see you for who you are. You coming into my energy to keep me stagnant. You the same energy in a different meat suit. That type of energy. Okay, not staying stuck and getting yourself in another karmic cycle, seeing them for who they truly are, trusting your intuition and letting your intuition guide you, not having to move off impulse. Proud of you, okay? I'm finna get out of here and go on to this gym. If this read resonate with y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Somebody is actually learning the errors of their ways, all because you released that energy. So I'm proud of you for releasing that energy. You are actively doing the work. You are ascending, and I'm very proud of you. Other people got to go through their lessons and their message while you keep on growing and glowing. Okay, while you keep on getting these new opportunities, while you taking this leap of faith in this new direction, keep going. Don't stop. Okay, don't look behind you. Just keep moving. All right, keep transforming. I love y'all. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later. Peace.